Sentai Tamashi from TokuNation here with another quick review, this time for the Go Buster Cheetah Neck and Rip Buster from MBAF. This is the same company that made the Gokai Silver last year with the key and the Go mode. So let's take a look at this new offering that they have for Go Busters. Now let's look at the box from all sides. The front box contains a window that clearly shows Red Buster and Cheetah Neck in motorcycle form, and it clearly illustrates that it's changeable. The side, the back, okay, now let's see what's inside. The blister pack features very clean design and the Go Buster logo down below. Okay, here they are. It's a very cool looking toy, and can't wait to transform it. Cheetah does come with a kickstand in the front. If you don't notice it in the beginning, it was folded up, and just flip it down and it will stand pretty well. Okay, now let's focus on Red Buster for a second. He does not have forearm articulation. His wrist rotates. He has shoulder articulation 360 and up and down swivel. His head rotates 360 and has neck joint that allows him to look up and down. There's no waist articulation. There is leg articulation. This is as far as it goes before it turns sideways. And there's knee joint and the foot swivels. And he comes with the Ichigan Buster and the Shogun Blade in open form, and can hold it very well. And for a size comparison, doesn't stand very well, I would say, because the way the feet is made. But size comparison next to a figure art, it seems to be a lot shorter. I'm going to use Gokai Blue here. So not quite the level of figure art size. It's about almost half a head shorter. Neck Cheetah looks really good from all sides. On the right hand side there is exposed areas for screws, so the best side will be this side. You can clearly see Cheetah's Nick's head, and it is movable due to his joint. Okay, now let's get to transforming him. First thing you want to do is that you want to split the back wheel into half. And once that's split, you want to flip these panels here, like so. And this will form Cheetah Nick's arms. And next thing you want to do is to flip out his feet. And then split the leg. And in the back, you want to fold up the kickstand, and then fold down the entire bike assembly and twist the wheel sideways. And unfortunately, it does not collapse any more than this. So Nick has pretty much a huge backpack. But there is one redeeming thing about this particular figure, and it's that these wheels on the hands, they're actually Cheetah's guns. And the best part about this is that they are removable. So simply removing these, you have a very screen accurate Cheetah, with the exception of this back area here. You have a pretty screen accurate Cheetah here. Let me just make it so that he can stand. It is back heavy, so that's the only drawback from this. He does have wrist articulation, arm rotates 360, elbow folds, not too much, but it does fold. The head can rotate, not 360 because of the back assembly preventing him from doing so. And the leg does have a lot of movement. And his feet is kind of on a ball joint. Very limited articulation, but it is on a ball joint. And the leg is kind of on this soft plastic. You almost need Cheetah's guns because it seems like the back is so heavy and the gummy joint and the feet doesn't really help stable the figure. You almost wish that they had somehow made this part removable and then come with an extra part that you can pick to the back to simulate that backpack. Okay, now let's see how he looks next to Red Buster. Very good size comparison, I think, and they look very good together. Here's Buster Red on the Cheetah Nick in motorcycle mode. He has a pretty good articulation in his head so that it looks like he's sort of looking forward when he's riding. They have these peg here for the leg, which he cannot put his foot on it for whatever reason without looking natural. So I don't know why they put it there. Kind of puzzles me. But he looks good on the motorcycle. If you have like some sort of Tamashi stand, I'm sure he can do some very cool wheelie poses and whatnot. Too bad the figure doesn't come with any waist articulation. Otherwise, he could really pull off some really dynamic poses. Now let's see what the figure art will look like on this bike. I think this bike is just a tad bit small for a figure art sized Red Buster. So in the future, if they do release a Red Buster figure art, I think this bike would not be the perfect companion for the figure, just because he's taller. His leg will sort of just hang off a little too much. The weapons are very good size for figure art though. Here's the Ichigan Buster, and here's the Shogun Blade. Well, here they are, the transformable MBAF Cheetah Nick and Red Buster from Tokumei Sentai Go Busters. Please leave me comments in regards to this review or any other review to let me know what I need to work on, improve on. Leave me comments and thoughts. Would love to hear from you guys. And I'll see you soon with the next review. Take care.